Hey guys, it's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records, and I'm here today to test a theory, not really a theory, a method for getting rid of warps in vinyl records. So I've tried this before, but on a record that was extremely warped. We're talking ribboned warped, where it was basically a warp every inch, and so it was unplayable. And while it brought it down, it didn't really fix the problem, but after watching a friend on another channel, or actually a friend on a Facebook page, test out the method with an album, and knowing how picky he is about warps and albums in general, and having success, I thought I'd give it another try. So we've got this Prince 1999. This is an original press. It's got ugly warps in it, and I'm intending to replace it with the reissue because of the warps are so bad. But if I can get the warps out, I might just keep my original press and not bother with reissues. So let's see. I want to show you then what kind of warps we're dealing with here. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you some of the warps we have. Okay, so as you see here, what you can see is that the record, this is one side here. This is side one, and you can see that there's a nasty warp right there. But that's not even the worst of it. So hold on, and I'll flip it over, and I'll show you what it looks like on side B. So side A looked pretty nasty, but look at side B. I mean, that is just ugly warp. I'm shocked that my cartridge will even play this. I shouldn't probably even use the cartridge on a record like this. And I've only done it twice because I really wanted to hear the album. So check that out. We're going to try and flatten this out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got 2 panes of glass that I picked up at Lowe's, 15 by 15. We're going to set the album in there and put it in the oven, which I have preheated right now to the lowest setting I have, which is 170. Okay, so here we are. We've got it in the oven. It's been in there for a couple minutes now. Okay, so I've got it out of the oven now, and I've got a big block of books that weigh 7 pounds and a paint can on top to give this some pressure. We'll leave that on for a few minutes and see what happens. Alright guys, so here we are. This is after everything's said and done. What I ended up doing was about 45 minutes at about 170 degrees, took it out, and let it sit for a good 30 to 40 minutes. So this is side A, and you can see it's pretty flat here. There's a little bit still there, but not quite as bad as it used to. Let's flip it over and look at side B, which had the bigger warp. Okay guys, so here's side B. Now as you remember, that lip warp was just massive before, and as you can see here, we're looking pretty flat. Now the one thing I did notice though, after all was said and done, is how much the needle moves. So I'm going to drop that needle quick, and I'm going to show you what happens here. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, the record is playing, but look at that needle, and look at that cartridge. It is moving pretty mad. So it flattened the record pretty good. But in this particular case, and it plays fine as you can hear, but that just looks ugly, and I don't think that's a good thing for your cartridge to have it dancing and moving like that. So I'd like to hear your thoughts and what you think on this. But have you tried this method before? Has it worked? I'd be willing to try it again and maybe adjust my method. I think maybe I left it in there too long and it got a little too hot, but I don't know. So there you go. That's my look at doing a very warped record and using the oven method with 2 pieces of glass. So overall, I think my thoughts are really that I think the method works. I just have to figure out the right temperature, the right amount of time to leave it in at, and things like that. This record was extremely warped, pretty bad lip warp, and while it plays, I just worry about that dancing cartridge. I don't know that that's really a good thing for your cart to do. I've only tried it so far on my AT95E cart. I haven't tried it on the Ortophone. I'm not sure I want to try it on the Ortophone, but that just looks pretty ugly. Not happy with that. But overall, the record did flatten out. The sound is just fine. But I think in this case, what I'll end up doing is probably replacing this record anyway, like I was going to before trying the method. And yeah, so leave a comment below if you have any comments or concerns, or if you've tried this method, anything like that, any hints or suggestions on the right temperature, the right amount of time to leave it in the oven versus sitting out. I put about 10 or 11 pounds of weight on it after the fact to hold it down. So yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you.